Hello, my name is Gary. My story is similar to millions of others, but it is also unique to me. I've been a baptized believer in Jesus Christ since I was 13. I was raised in church by my Christian parents and attended church 2 or 3 times a week with my 4 younger brothers. I came of late age in the late 1960s. The Vietnam War was raging, youthful rebellion was becoming common on college campuses everywhere. Away from my parents' life and scared about going to Vietnam, I drifted away from much of what I had been taught and began to experiment with alcohol. I finished college with no consequences from alcohol, got married, went to dental school, started a solo practice, and had 2 kids. Life happened. I got a home with a mortgage, then a new office with a mortgage, became active in a local dental society and a civic club. All of these demands on my time were stressful and created more excuses and opportunities to drink. We attended a local church for 10 years, but were only Sunday morning Christians. My alcohol use progressed through dependence to alcoholism, which caused me to slip into a repeating cycle of drinking and bad decisions. These decisions caused me great shame and remorse, which led to a need for more drinking to temporarily quiet my conscience. It eventually destroyed my family. At my lowest emotional and spiritual point, I cried out to the God of my youth, "Please take away my compulsion to drink or take my life." Psalm 145:19 states, "He fulfills the desire of those who fear him. He hears their cry and saves them." My compulsion was lifted. It's been 27 and a half years since I even thought about drinking alcohol. I sobered up by going to treatment and AA, which I still attend about once a week. Life got better, but God was still not a focal point in my life. I had little peace and contentment. Several years later, I was fortunate to reconnect with my high school sweetheart, and we were married in 2003. Faith and I were raised the same way and began to look for a church where we felt at home. Although I was sober, I felt something was missing. We found Salem on Easter Sunday, 2017. And I felt totally at home. After we retired, we began to look for somewhere to serve. I found Celebrate Recovery around my 25th anniversary of sobriety. I was warmly welcomed. As I attended Celebrate Recovery, I soon realized I still have work to do on me. My perfectionism makes me judgmental of others. My self-sufficiency detracts from my dependence on God. And my habit of covering my fears with anger pushes people away. Celebrate Recovery and doing the step studies allowed me to depend on God to reveal my defects so I can work to correct them. Getting back into the Bible gives me directions on how to get better. James 4:10 states, "Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up." On November 6, 2019, my 43-year-old son passed away from chronic alcohol abuse, anxiety, and depression. The outpouring of love, concern, and Christian fellowship from my Celebrate Recovery family kept me from falling into the depths of depression. They lifted me up and gave me hope. This was what I had been missing. Join us at Celebrate Recovery to see if you've been missing something. Thank you. My name is Gary.